Alright class, welcome to another video lesson, and I thought today's lesson would be on how to take notes from the videos. So I put down some bullet points here. First of all, it's important to write down the target. So writing down the goal for our lesson, just so you kind of know what's the purpose, what the goal is for what's being covered. Secondly, we have vocabulary, any new math vocabulary that have definitions. Those are very important to document in your notes. Example problems, so any samples that I do, those are very important to have as a resource in your notes. Visuals, pictures, diagrams that I do on the whiteboard here, those are always good. Just do the best you can when you copy them into your notes. And then of course, practice that I give you. So when I give you a few practice problems, pause the videos and proceed to work on those in your notes, and then I will, when you hit play, you can see me solve those problems and compare your thinking. And of course, just like we do in class, using lined paper, and after the homework assignment, of course for the video lesson, please bring your notes with you to class so we can debrief, and then we'll do the more practice on the topic in class. So we're going to do some practice right now. So some sample notes, and then I'll provide some on the actual website so you can see. Alright, so our target is solving two-step equations. And again, this is just a sample lesson for note-taking. So we do the reverse order of operations. And here's the order of operations, PEMDAS. We have parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. And since we're doing the reverse, we go from this direction. So we want to start with addition, subtraction, and undo the two-step equation from that direction. So here is an example. So we have 3x minus 4 equals 14. And when I see I have a 3 times x subtract 4, I want to undo the subtraction. So instead of subtracting 4, I'm going to add 4 to both sides, because remember we want to balance both sides of the equation, make sure they stay balanced. So when I add 4 to the negative 4, this creates 0. So my 3x is only left on that side. So I have 3x equals 14 plus 4 is 18. So proceeding after I've done addition, subtraction, either one of those, now I have multiplication, division. So I proceed with, 3 times x. How do I undo that? Well, undoing a multiplying by 3, I'm going to divide by 3. So I divide by 3 on both sides, and I'm left with 3 divided by 3 is 1, so I'm left with x. 18 divided by 3 is 6. So my answer is x equals 6. Alright, now it's your turn. So go ahead and try to solve both of these equations. And I'll go ahead and pause the video. Let's go ahead and solve these. So this one's a little bit different here, but I have an 8 plus 2x equals 18. So I'm going to subtract 8 from both sides. And 8, take away 8 is 0. So I'm left with 2x, 2x equals, and then 18 take away 8 is 10. And then I have to undo x times 2, or 2 times x. I'm going to divide by 2, get the variable by itself on both sides. This cancels, and I'm left with x equals 10 divided by 2 is 5. So this would be my final thinking. And then of course when I want to substitute to confirm that it works, if I plug 5 back into x, 5 times 2 is 10, plus 8 is 18. 18 equals 18. It is a true statement. So x is 5. I'll write down here, I have 5x take away 7 equals 28. So I'm going to undo, take away 7, so I'm going to add 7. to both sides. 7 take or negative 7 plus 7 is 0. And 5x equals 28 plus 7 equals 35. Now I'm going to get the x by itself, so I have to undo the 5 times x. I'm going to divide by 5 to both sides. And I'm left with 5 divided by 5 is 1, or x equals 35 divided by 5 is 7, and x is equal to 7. Alright, I hope this gives you an idea of what our notes look like for video lessons. And just remember to bring these notes to class and keep them together. And again, we will do a lot more practice of the work that we cover in the lessons in class.